Hello, hello! Why do I feel like I get this map so much when I'm recording? Is it just me? We're gonna play some Mercy today. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just have some cool, fun Mercy gameplay. I feel like it's been a while since I've... Well, it hasn't been a while, but, you know, it feels like it's been a while since I've done just Mercy gaming. But if you have suggestions for me to play anything, please let me know. Like, don't hesitate. Just maybe try not to suggest a game that I need to buy with money. Because I shouldn't be buying anything else right now. And I'm horrible at impulse buying. Smile? It's just gonna be more chill. No crazy edits. Just chill Mercy gameplay, okay? So this person has the Ash skin. Cute! It's really cute, actually. It's... It said no right after that. She can hear me, guys. She doesn't like her own skin that she's using. And Doomfist is dead. Okay. It just be like that sometimes. You ever just like play Overwatch and like run straight into the enemy and just die because you feel like it? Is that just me? I don't think this video is turning out to be very chill and cozy. Oh, my positioning is terrible. What am I doing? We went Widow? Interesting. And they say, oh, she got a pick. Let's go. Kick his butt. Go. Oh, that was kind of clean movement. That was kind of thick. Me when I do a very basic thing in Overwatch, I pat myself on the back. Come here, Doom. He's still using your voice line. And they say. They really do say. They really do. I mean, it's so true. So true, bestie. Whoa! You're not killing me! No, you're not. You're gonna face a Barbie blaster if you keep acting up like that. I'm out of here. Good luck. That's not my problem anymore. Yeah, that is not my problem. I'm healing you. And now I can't get to you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is definitely a game to start recording with, am I right? Am I right or am I right? Come here. This Doomfist is kind of wrecking us. I can only do so much, guys. I can only do so much. This Doomfist has only died once. Make him suffer. Oh my god. Stop spawn camping, you freak. Okay, push in. They don't have a tank. Push in. Go crazy. Go stupid. Do what you need to do. He's gonna have Blade. I can smell it. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He does not have Blade anymore. I see ya. I see ya. This Doomfist is really good movement. He's gonna have Blade. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for his opportunity. Nice. Oh, that could have been my kill. Oh. I was gonna say if you lose the fight to that soldier, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, how's it going? I'm just talking to myself on recording, but you can pretend we're having a conversation. How's it going? Oh, he's going in there. I was playing Star Rail yesterday, because I want the new fox guy in the game, and I was, you can, like, borrow your friend's characters, when you're, like, farming stuff. And I was playing with Boothill, and I was saying, we need an Overwatch crossover, or like a Honkai Star Rail Overwatch collab, where Cassidy has the Boothill outfit, because they're both cowboys. They're both like, well, how would you put it? Like not mechanical, but you kind of get what I mean. Like robot cowboy sort of cyborgs. That would be kind of cool. But like, I would make the Cassidy mains mad if I said that. Maybe I shouldn't. I was gonna say I don't find Cassidy attractive. I'm just not into cowboys. I hate to tell you this, but I may be from Texas, but we don't all wanna kiss a cowboy. I'm sorry. I'm breaking your immersion. I just got killed by Paul Blart fan. You should have a duo where he's Paul Blart fan and the other person is Paul Blart. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about Cassidy. I was saying they need to do a collab, but I don't like. Okay, I said that, but hear me out. Like, hear me out. Okay, I'm not into cowboys, but it's always Twitter that changes my mind. You know, like, sometimes they're right. Sometimes they are. Not all the time, but sometimes they have a point. But like, I get it. I understand the appeal of Boothill. He is kind of attractive. You didn't hear it from me, okay? Shut up. You know what? It's probably because he's traumatized. I think he's got a sad backstory. I see a dark-haired, well, he's kind of dark-haired. I see a dark-haired man with trauma, and I'm just like, yes, more of that, please. Ah! I think it'd be funny to see an Overwatch cross. Ah! What's that sound that just came out? I hope my model's not too big for the screen. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to how it looks on OBS. I think it's okay. I need to practice being more expressive, but I see a lot of VTubers that don't do the puppeting. The puppeting is just like moving around a lot when you talk. I'm not used to that. I feel like it just looks weird when I try to do it, so I probably need to mess with the parameters, but you know, you're not really paying attention to me, you're paying attention to the gameplay. I love her French accent. I love when she says that "look for the woman" line. One of my friends, she doesn't really play Overwatch, but we both like fangirl over Widowmaker saying that line. It's like, ma'am. Ma'am. Ah. I lost a Paul Blart fan. It sucks to suck, I guess. Go play the game! Amazing. Beautiful. Yeah, do you guys like the chatty kind of videos? I don't know what the people want. I really don't. And I try not to... You know, let's try out the ash skin while I'm talking. I try not to talk about it too much, but it is kind of frustrating. Sometimes, when you're a YouTube creator, sometimes your videos do really well, and sometimes they flop. And they flop badly, and it's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what the people want. It's like, I try everything. I try a different style of video. I try to make it shorter. I try to add 20 bajillion memes. I try not to add anything at all. You guys would not, some of you would not believe me if I said that my best videos are probably the ones where I have almost no editing. The ones where I have almost no effort do really well. Does that make any sense? It's kind of the same on Tumblr too, because I've written on Tumblr, no, you're not getting the title of my blog, sorry to break it to you. I've written on Tumblr and I have friends that have written on Tumblr and they're also like, yeah, it's the fics that we write that don't take a lot of effort do really well. Like, what is this reverse psychology? This culture is too consumerist. People will like eat up stuff that is garbage and then they'll get really entitled expecting you to give them everything they want when they want it. I'm like, dude. I wrote a fic one time and it made me really sad and it ruined the whole experience for me after writing that fic. I added a French phrase in there because the character's French. And one person responded, they're like, I'm a French person and it physically pained me to read this. I like the fic though, and I'm like, I got pretty angry. I'm like, I guess I'll just remove the phrase. Just forget I put it in there. It was so like passive aggressive. It's like, I like the fic though. I'm like, are you that angry over a non-native French speaker getting a phrase wrong and saying it physically pained you? Like, I mean, I put this stuff out there for free. Like, I work on it. I don't charge anything for it. Not that I mean, I guess you can if you want to make it a hobby, but I don't, or make it a career, but I don't charge anything for it. And you're over here, like, low-key insulting what I'm doing. Okay. And one time, one person, they wrote in my inbox, they just said something like disgusting, and there was like no context. And I was like, what's the context? It's killing me. I don't know what it is, and I need to know. Like, I'm invested now. Oh man. I'm sorry, I went on a tangent. It's yeah. I don't know. If I'm gonna chat, if I'm gonna make a chatty video, I need to find something to chat about. So I mean, if it works, you know. And I mentioned before a couple times now that I recently had testing done, and they told me I'm autistic. It's only level 1, so like the levels depend on how much support that you would need. The level 1 is like not a lot of support, but you need a little bit to kind of get by or function in life, you know? And a lot of, like, I didn't really start thinking about that until recently. Like, I didn't really consider that maybe I was autistic in some way. And I know there's people that are like, oh, this doesn't exist. You just want to be mentally ill. Not everything is an illness, blah blah blah. First of all, it's not an illness. I don't even know if it's... I guess it's technically a disorder, but it's not like mental illness. It's just your brain... Your brain's wired a little differently. It's kind of funky. You know, it's kind of funky, and then when your brain is kind of funky, it makes your perception of the world kind of funky. Let's put it that way. It's like, when I started getting tested, I started really thinking about my life, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all these things I thought were normal or I never considered, but I thought it was kind of strange. It all makes sense now. I think I actually play better when I'm not paying attention, guys. But like, a lot of stuff is like, oh, that's why I'm the way that I am. It kind of makes sense. Like, oh, it's not normal or the norm to fixate on a fictional character and make them your coping mechanism to get through something really traumatic and then just like be obsessed for years about him. That's just me. I do talk about it on stream sometimes. But I also just have to say, like, I don't think I've really had a problem with this yet, but if I talk about something that like I really like, I think it's okay to poke a little bit of fun about it. Like, Like, oh, you're a Sherlock simp, or, you know, there goes Cat raving again about this really obscure thing that makes no sense. Like that, I think that's fine. Just don't push it. Don't make me feel weird about talking about it, you know? I do have stuff that I'm interested in. They did ADHD testing, but I think they only did one test, and to be honest, it seems very surface level, so I think I would just get a second opinion sometime in the future. But, I do wonder if it's, like, ADHD too, because my interests, they go, like, back and forth sometimes. Oh, you want me dead? I know you do. It's like they can flip-flop a lot. It doesn't always last for months. I think as my attention span has gotten shorter, that's why I like flip-flop between so many different interests. It's only been somewhat recently I've been like that, though. You're not killing me. No, you're not. Oh, you're killing the Arissa, though. But when I had to, like, answer some of the questions, like, what are some of your interests? Like, they were asking, why do you think you're autistic? And I'm like, well, for starters, I don't think it's normal if I go to class, like when I was going in person to college, if I go to class and I'm just, like, so angry that I can't go home and fixate on what I'm thinking about, it's like I get mad that I have to go to class. It's like, I don't want to be in class. I want to think about William Moriarty from Moriarty the Patriot, my Sherlock Holmes anime fanfic, frenemies to besties, 24K word fic, you know what I mean, but it's like, I was thinking to myself even back then, I'm like, I don't think it's normal to be so upset that I can't just be at home fixating on something that I'm interested in. It's like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to focus, I want to do what I want to do right now, or I'm gonna lose my mind. Even back then I was like, wow, Cat, that's a little suspicious. It's a little weird. Not really in a bad way, I just thought it was, well, kind of, because it's, when it gets to the point where it's interfering with me doing my work, it is a problem. And she was asking me, it's like, what are some of your interests? And I'm like, I don't know how to say these without sounding really weird, but okay. I was like, what the heck do I say? One of the things I mentioned was British royalty. Like, I have a fascination, like, that's been ongoing. Oh, I got a Discord message. That has been ongoing. I really like learning about British monarchs. It's just like, there's some kind of, like, quote or thing people say that fiction is not as crazy as real life, and it's like you listen to some of these stories and you're like, man, this is crazier than any kind of soap opera could make up the stuff that happens. It really is. It just, it's so captivating, you know? I like learning about it. Plus, when you're like, I know everybody loves the tutors, but when you get to, like, I'm just gonna start talking about my fixations. Enjoy. This is your content. I'm sorry you signed up for it. Maybe it's entertaining. You'll learn something. But, like, when you start learning about them, you start to get into the Catholic Protestant, like, debates in history. Like, that kind of stuff is, like, interesting to me. It's like, Why do you need reality TV when you can just watch? I mean, when you can read history and there's like so many things going on. So much drama. I just clutched that. I clutched that by talking about Tudor royalty. Are you proud? This will be the last recording for today. I might record some more. In case I don't, this will be the last match. More mercy time. This skin is so ugly, I'm sorry. The black hair could be cool, but the rest of this is just you. No. Let's do Combat Medic Ziegler. I'm a Combat Medic Ziegler kind of girl. This is my Discord message. That's a little concert for you. That's what you'll get if you help me get to 1,000 subs on YouTube.com. That karaoke stream will happen. I just keep losing subs instead of gaining them. Apparently people don't want to hear me sing. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm gonna res. L. Reinhardt's dead. Okay, well, we also took an L. Oh, by the way, when I'm filming this, Genshin literally just came out with a new region. I don't think I can play it yet because I haven't done another Archon mission they added, so oops. But I pulled for the new girl. I wasn't gonna get her at first, but then I tried out her kit and she has like a surfboard. So you can like surf on water and it's so much fun. I'm pulling for you. And I got her. I won my 50-50. I think it's 55-50 now. But and you got a free 5-star selector, so I got Tignari. Thinking finally. The only standard I don't have is Dia, but Dia kinda sucks, unfortunately. They couldn't handle a girl boss, could they? They really couldn't. She is so girl boss much. How do you fumble the bag? This character should be stupidly strong because she's a bodyguard. How do you fumble the bag that hard? I don't understand. Don't charge in by yourself. This Ryan's taking so much damage. Ryan, what are you doing? What are you doing, my guy? I might not talk a lot because now I feel dizzy. I found out why I feel nauseous when recording. When I say something and I start to feel anxious, like, oh, maybe this is oversharing, I start getting like physically sick. I don't know what it is. Is it my body like telling me to shut up? I guess it is. My body's like, that's enough, cat. You really need to shut your mouth. This isn't a good idea. It's not even anything controversial. I just say too much. I say too much. My body's like, no, shut up. And then I feel sick and then I have to stop recording. Well, I'm gonna stop recording after this, but I'll probably record more stuff later. Try not to die to the Cassidy, man. I'm doing my best, but I feel sick. I'm literally healing you, shut up! Take care of it myself. Why are you going? And you wonder why you're critical. I wonder why. To babysit this Reinhardt.